some of the older students and how that
Mm-hmm.
attending our summer camp has
Right.
impacted their college admission process. We kind of discussed one student who
Okay.
used the summer camp as a way to tell their personal narrative.
Uh-huh.
How did that rest of the admission process go for that student?
Oh, that student, okay, that student is one of our college counseling students. So when they joined, the parents did have some concern. They said, you guys, I know you guys are very famous for training the mathematically strong students to get them go to the math competitions and with all the AMC competitions, getting into AMY, getting into USMO, getting into the math summer program. Only 50 people can attend that program, and also we have quite a few students advance to the national level and be able to represent the country. So not only US but also like Australia, like Pakistan, we had students become part of the national team and go all the way like that. But we do have students whose school math is okay, but doesn't quite have math competition experience. Like that's the one you mentioned. When he came to the camp, because he's a college counselor student, he would, our counselors would have, talked a lot about our camp, how the camp could benefit. He hesitated at the beginning, as you can imagine, because he wasn't very confident. He says, I'm not a super genius, so we tell him, not everybody's super genius, right? But you still can get what you can get. Then he was convinced and came to the camp, and he had a good interaction with some other kids, and especially he would joke about his math level in comparison to other the super genius type of students, and they commingled really well, and at the end he was voted by all the campers as the most fun camper at the camp, and also he is not very talkative, right? So when kids voted him as the most fun camper, so I approached him. I said, "Hey, what did you do?" And he said, "Oh, nothing." He didn't tell me much. But during the college application process, and he used this experience and put that in the college essay. He wrote about at the beginning how he was so afraid. He feels like everybody's better than him, but his personality is really good. He's not like the very bubbly type, but he got along with other people, and he wrote some details about he took a whole group of kids and went to Target. They bought ramen and they bought Coke, so they decided to put some Coke in the ramen. Make them Coke ramen, and it was so fun. He wrote all those details and make him very interesting person. So we can tell by reading that essay. Of course, our counselors will help him, revise, do editing, and make the writing better. But that story, nobody can tell that story by himself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those details, nobody would know those details by himself. But he wrote that, that tells, even he's not a math genius, but he's a very pleasant person. The kids are willing to, have fun with him. So that type of personality is very welcome in the colleges, right? So the colleges don't just need students who can win everything. They want real, interesting people. So I think that's the reason, part of the reason, of course, that he got him into. At the end, he got into NYU, and that's his dream college. Yeah.
Very good. So you even mentioned that he influenced the kids, so
Yes.
they even have the opportunity for leadership.
Yes.
So not
Yes,
all math
exactly.
camps offer that.
Exactly.
So that is a definitely very, very unique experience.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.